Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Reezy, bringing you that fresh content straight out the press, just like always. Hey, season 6 is here, everybody. I'm super hyped about it. I know everybody had an amazing time in season 5, right? Well, all of those tricks in the bag that Niantic threw at us, but we made it through. But I'm so glad to get back to a regular season. All right, so Niantic already announced that, this season is going to require us to get to rank 24 to get to that top spot. So the grind is going to be long. They already said that this season is going to be about 3 months long. So take your time, win your games. Don't stress it. Give yourself a nice pace to get to wherever you need to get to as far as the amount of battles you need to get to the top. All right, I'll meet you there. All right, in today's video, we are going to showcase a team that was designed by the one and only Holesome. I hit him up on this stream and I was like, hey, bro, I really like the squad. Do you mind if I use it? He said, go ahead, go for it. He said, and he gave me, the pros about it. And he also gave me some things to look out for as far as, what mines will give me a challenge as far as, how to finesse it. And he did say it requires a little bit of finesse as well. So this team is Obstagoon in the lead, Azumarill and Skarmory. Obstagoon is running Night Slash Gunk Shot. My Azumarill is running Ice Beam Play Rough, but I'm not sure what his is running. I forgot, but that's what I'm running for mine. And then I'm also running Sky Attack and Brave Bird on Skarmory. So again, Holesome, this team was amazing, bro. You are absolutely a genius when it comes to this GBL stuff, and I look up to you a lot, bro. And if anyone out there that knows Holesome, you know that he is always on the leaderboard, a top player in the game. So for him to give me his permission to use his squad, I was super stoked about it. And so I was able to pull out a 4-1 in this set. You can see my one loss that I had was against the Grasshole team, which was super difficult for me to overcome. But I'm sure that Holesome is able to do the magic and pull out that win. So I wasn't, unfortunately, but it's all good because a lot of people can't pull out wins against Grasshole. So I didn't feel too bad about that. I was able to go 15-10 total. I went 4-1 in my first set, 4-1 in my second set, and I went 2-3 in the third set. But that's because I started BSing around and just kind of just doing stuff. And so caused myself to dig myself in the hole a little bit. But could have pulled out those wins as well. So we're going to get right into these battles. All right, let's check it out. All right, so first game's up. All right, leading Goon into a Whiscash. Not bad, not bad. So in this play, I'm just going to go straight Night Slash here. He's going to get off the mud bomb. I'm not going to shield this. It's not worth shielding. So we're going to go ahead and build up some more energy here. He does swap. And it's showtime. About to land this gunk shot. Bam! Right there. And I swap out to my own Azumarill once I landed the gunk shot. So, it felt so good to be able to land gunk shots on Azumarill. I've been doing it all morning. Some battles that I did record, some that I didn't, but I was able to land a couple of gunk shots. And it completely flips the matchup whenever you do. So I'll just go straight Ice Beam here. They come in with Altaria, which is a very interesting play for the most part, knowing that I have Ice Beam. So I'm not sure why my opponent decided to do that, but because they shielded, I just went ahead and matched shields. I know Skarmory could handle Altaria well, but I just decided to just match shields with my opponent. So I know that this matchup is pretty much won, so I'm just kind of mirroring whatever they do at this point. And so me thinking, I'm like, all right, they're going to try to swap, but they don't swap. Okay, so this Ice Beam should KO. I think it does. It does KO. He comes in back with Whiscash, and I go straight into my Skarmory, and I am just going to land the Brave Bird and call it a day. So I am not going to play around. I'm just going straight Brave Bird here. It should, I think it did KO if I'm not mistaken, or it should get it like with 1 HP, and I can, yeah, it KO, so I'm good. So in that battle, I landed 2 nukes. I'm sure they felt like the best person in the world after that game. But GG's to my opponent for the most part. GG's. So, coming into the second battle, let's see. We have Obstagoon against Marowak, another great lead here. So, I am anticipating them swapping. And so that's why I continue to farm, because I didn't want to throw it and then I landed on something that I didn't want to land on. So I continue to farm. They don't swap. So now I'm at 2 Night Slashes. This should get a shield, and they do not shield. Then I throw the next one, which should definitely get a shield, and I do. So at this point, I am fine with whatever they throw, but I decided to match shields anyway because I didn't want to get Fire Spin down if I let him get that Bone Club off. But I'm able to get to another Night Slash here. So just wanted to see if I was going to get the last shield, and I don't, but it's fine. I take out the Marowak. They come in with their Azumarill. I'm trying my best to get to this gunk shot, but I noticed my health was just getting torn apart by these bubbles. So I just decided to throw the Night Slash and then dip out. So it's fine. So I'm coming in with my own Azumarill here. He is loaded with some energy. I'm sure it's going to be a play rough. It is a play rough. It's fine. It's cool. It is what it is. I am going to farm up as if I'm going to throw an Hydro Pump, and then I throw the play rough. So he got 2 play roughs off, and he swaps into Meganium. Boy, my opponents are giving me free lunch. They're giving me free lunch, and I'm eating. I'm fine with that. So in this case, I decide to just go straight farm down. The Earthquakes don't really do a lot of damage, but they add up. And so, but I am totally committed to this farm down here. And so I think I go Sky Attack first, because I knew there was shield. Yeah, I go Sky Attack to get the shield, then I go Brave Bird right after that. So this should definitely get the Azumarill super weak, which is that's where I want it to be. Come in, swap immediately into my Azumarill, throw the Ice Beam. I didn't really need to throw a play rough there, but they quit anyway. So GG's to my opponent. So far, you know, these matches have gone my way pretty easily, as you can see. So we'll see what happens in this third matchup. All right, so here it is. This is the Grasso team. And this is my first time looking back at this footage to really examine what I could have done better. So he swaps into Cherim, and I swap into Skarmory, which is probably the best play that I could have made here. But, you know, Cherim does have Weather Ball, which is super effective against Skarmory, which is, it's not bad. It's actually kind of smart to have that, because you have coverage, because more than likely it's going to be the Skarmory, the Skarmory that gets swapped in, so you have some soft coverage for that. So I didn't want to leave any health on my Skarmory for Bass to just farm me down. So this was my play here, just throwing Sky Attacks, just chipping, but it's not really doing much. I still have my shields, but then I decided to go in with Azumarill instead, because if I would have went Obstagoon, he was going to swap anyway. So I was thinking, well, let me just go ahead and throw the Ice Beams on the next grass type, because I know that's what's in the back. Was hoping to get to this Ice Beam, and I had it, and then I got hit with the last Razor Leaf, which would have flipped the matchup, because I would have had 2 shield advantage against no shields, which is what I wanted. But that last Razor Leaf took me out. And so luckily his Victory Bell is not Shadow, which is why my Azumarill lasted a little bit longer than usual. So he had enough energy to throw 2 Leaf Blades. I mean, I have to use my shields here because I need to save as much health as possible against his Bass. So I already know that this Bass is at a Flamethrower. It's not going to KO, but it's definitely going to almost KO. And 1 Smackdown takes me out. 1 Smackdown on my Skarmory takes me out as well. So if anybody can give me any tips on how to play that matchup better, please do, because I am more than welcome to listen to whatever you have. All right, so Obstagoon into Raichu. A Logan Raichu at that. I do have advantage with these Night Slashes. I decide to shield. I think I shielded just so I could get them to shield. I knew it was a Thunder Punch. but I wanted them to shield. But now I'm at 2 Night Slashes. I knew that they only threw 2 Volt Switches, which is another Thunder Punch. So now I can go back-to-back Night Slash here. And I do get a shield, and then I throw another one before they could swap out. And I want to see if they double shield. Did they double shield? They do double shield, so I am totally fine with this play. And then I get to another Night Slash before they could get to, I guess, the Wild Charge or whatever they was going to throw. And so now I have an advantage, and my Obstagoon caught the boost, but it's not like it mattered because my health is low, so I didn't get a chance to use it. So I come in with the Azumarill, they swap into Registeel. I am going to stay. And in this case, I'm like, yeah, it would have been kind of smart for me to have Hydro Pump on my Azumarill, but it's not the end of the world because what I want to do is just chip enough. So that way my Skarmory can come in and farm some energy so that way I can get a running start against their Whiscash. So I'm just going to throw Play Rough here. It's not very effective, obviously, but I get stab on it, so I'm fine with throwing that. Flash Cannon is going to get me super weak here. And I think I throw an Ice Beam? Yeah, I throw the Ice Beam because I didn't want to take it out. I wanted it to get low. And then I swap on the charge move, which I knew was a Flash Cannon, which is resisted by Skarmory. So it's fine. Take it out. My Azumarill doesn't have nothing left besides enough health to sack swap, which is my second shield at this point. So I shield this Mud Bomb, and now I know that he's gonna go Blizzard. But I'm fine because I know Blizzard is not going to KO because he doesn't get stabbed on it, even though it is a hard-hitting move. And so it's fine. I'm going straight Brave Bird, just like the first Whiscash that we battled, and it's definitely going to be enough to take it out, and that's a GG. So another good game. But my opponent had a very nice squad, but I was just able to overcome all of their mons and take the win. So right now we are 3-1, and this is the last game of this set. I get another Alolan Marowak lead, which is amazing. This one is running Hex, which is even better. The only thing that I'm watching out for is Fire Spin. But because they threw so early, I knew it was a Bone Club. So I was like, yes, this is perfect. They swapped into this Alolan Ninetales. I thought it was Azumarill at first because I saw blue and pink at the top and didn't pay attention until I realized I was getting charmed down. But I knew that I resist all of the moves from Alolan Ninetales, and so I was just gonna throw, the Sky Attack, get it low, take it out. If they would have thrown an Ice Beam, that would have been a lot better than Psyshock. So here comes their Alolan Marowak. I am going to go straight Brave Bird because I want them to pay for not shielding if they think they're brave enough to do that. But they do shield, and it's totally fine because my Skarmory has done its job. They do farm me down. It is okay. I'm just going to come back in with Obstagoon and throw Night Slash. I think I have 2 Night Slashes ready. So they have to decide if they want to use the rest of their shields or not. And they do. And then I get the boost, which is absolutely amazing. I'm not going to shield anything here. To throw Shadow Bone, which is like 4 times resisted, which is slow on their part, but that's neither here or there. Throw this Night Slash on this Skarmory. So I decide to stay in. I'm like, it's cool. I got 2 shields, and my Obstagoon is boosted. So throw another Night Slash. This is like, I pretty much took it out with 2 Night Slashes. Then I decide to swap into my Azumarill, catch the charge move. And at this point, I really wanted to flex here, so I decided not to shield anything that they're throwing at me. I knew they had Shadow Bone. I knew it wasn't enough to KO. And so I get to the Play Rough in time before they can get to another Shadow Bone, and this should definitely be enough to take out the Alolan Marowak. And I'm able to 2-shield flex. But that's a GG though. That's definitely a good game. My opponent, hey, for sure. If y'all see this video, hey, good game, bro. Good game. So, this team did fairly well for me, and I am definitely proud of the results that I was able to pull out with this squad. And so, if you want to give me some feedback on these battles, please do. If you have some team recommendations for me, hit me up on Twitter at R stands for Reezy. That is the number 4, not FOR. So just kind of be mindful of that as well. I'm also going to drop Wholesome's Twitch stream in the description as well. Please check him out. Check him out live. Definitely a great battler. All right, so until next time, trainers, I will see you all in the next video. Good luck this season. Grind it out, take your time. Don't be afraid to try some things, but don't let it cost you too much too soon, I guess. You know, get your wins, of course, but don't just like throw some mess together. You get me. All right, until next time, people, holla at your boy.